Right. So in this lecture, let's see how can we scroll down in iOS. Okay, so in Android, we were able to scroll down using find element by UI automator. Okay, so using that method, we have written a single line code to scroll down. So if you are not familiar, please go back to my Android lectures and do that and just verify that. But this find element by UI automator is not available for iOS. That method is specific to Android only. So if that is the case, then how do we scroll down in iOS? Okay, so let me show you how we handled it in Android. So I'll go back to my Android workspace. So if you see it here, first Android UI automator. Okay, with this method we were able to achieve that in that specific Android platform. But in iOS you cannot use this Android UI automator, right? So you should have your own method to do that. So but unfortunately, find element by iOS automator is getting depreciated in the next releases. That's what they have given in their release notes. So it is not suggestible to use iOS automator 2. Okay, so in this case, if you want to scroll down in iOS, I have a code for you. I have written it here. Let me copy this code into my Eclipse and I'll explain you. Okay, so this code works like a charm with iOS apps. So let me paste down here and explain that. So you need to import the dimension package, which is nothing but Selenium. Yeah. So first of all, you need to get the window size. So is your simulator is open? Nope. Let me open that and show you. Refresh. Yeah, because it got closed. So let me quickly open the server and do it for you. Yeah, so this is basically a window. Okay, iPhone window. In that window, let me keep it aside. Yeah, so in this window I'm taking the entire size of this and I'm putting in size variable. So in that size I'm trying to get width. Width is nothing but this size, okay, here to here, and after getting the width size I'm divided by 2. So that means I am in the middle of the width, isn't it? Now I am swiping with these coordinates. Let's see what are those. So size into get height. So in this size I'm getting the height, right? And size into get height, start y, end y. So 0 into 6, that will be somewhere here. 0 into 10. So get height is 0 coordinate will be here. 1, 2, 3, like that it will increase. So when you multiply 0.1, height will go little bit here. Okay, when you multiply it with 0.6, height will go here. Now, what I am saying, so basically, I am trying to swipe from here to here. Okay, so I am pressing my finger on this middle and I am trying to swipe with these coordinates. So that means start from here. How do you know? X is nothing but whole width cut into half and store into X. So in the whole width, when cuts into half, it comes in the middle, right? So start Y in the 0.60, it will be somewhere here. So this is X axis and this is Y axis, middle. So both will touch here. So that means we are starting from here and scrolling end Y till this point. Okay, so that's how scroll works in iOS. So as per my suggestion, you need not worry about understanding all the 4 lines. Even if you are not clear, that's okay. just copy this code wherever you want to scroll. Okay, this is simple logic. And when you try over Google, like how to scroll down in iOS, these are the only 5 lines you will find out. Basically, these lines are given by Appium guys if you want to scroll down in iOS. So wherever scrolling is required, just copy paste these 5 lines and that does your work. Okay, so I'm just trying to tell you how do you scroll in iOS. So till last lecture I was keep on saying there is nothing difference between Android and iOS. It's all about only objects change. But when it's come to scrolling, just because of my words, you guys might use the same concept of what I have used for scrolling for Android. But this Android UI automator method, this is specific to this Android session. So for iOS, you need to use this code to scroll down. Okay, so if I go back to my simulator, so this is the initial page, right? So I need to scroll down and I need to click on steppers. Okay, in the initial view, steppers is not displayed. Okay, this is my phone and there is no steppers. And if I just simply say click on steppers, script will fail because that is not in the visible mode. iPhone, specifically iOS stuff, will not be identified if they are not in the visible mode. You need to bring them into visible mode. So for that, I will use this 5 lines of code to scroll down. When I scroll down, then steppers will come visible to me. Okay, that's it. So, oops, what happened? It went to this page. So let me bring back. Okay, so I have written a code for scrolling down, and thereafter I can use this method accessibility ID because I am pretty sure that accessibility ID will be the steppers for that specific line. Or I can show you as well in the Appium inspector, but let me write this code. So accessibility ID to sticker. Okay, so basically I am clicking after scrolling down. From your side, don't use this 5 lines of code and try to click on it. It will throw an error saying steppers is not visible. Okay, so I would actually steppers, right? Stepper. So refresh page and that will take you to that specific accessibility ID steppers. Okay, that's what I have given, right? So one more thing, now I want to concatenate this clicking to existing previous test case. So in the previous test case, we clicked on OK button and we are basically on where we are. Yeah, in this alert views window. Okay, so from now here we need to come back, scroll down and then we need to click on steppers, right? So we have a code to scroll down and click on steppers, but from here we do not have a code to come back to previous page. How can you do that in Appium? Okay, when you are in this page, if you want to navigate back and then to continue your automation, how can you achieve that? So for that, there is a step called driver dot navigate dot back. That's it. So this step will brings you to again home menu. Thereafter it scrolls and clicks that. So that is the concept. So I'm deliberately giving you this example because there is a difference between Android and iOS. And this is one of the most famous interview question as well. So people ask you in very simple short saying how will you scroll in Android and how will you scroll in iOS with Appium. And this is your solution. Okay. So let me run this test. I'll make sure my Appium server is started and then I'll trigger this execution. This time it should do 2 test cases. One is alerts view, which we have seen in the previous lecture, and it should come back and then do this navigation. Let's see that. So I'll open the Appium terminals just to see the logs, and yep, iOS app is just invoked. and which you can see it in your logs. Just setting up the app into this simulator. Until unless you see some red icons in the server, you are good. Okay, first we should click on alert views, that's fine, and we will hit an text entry and we'll enter hello. Let's see that. It's taking time here, right? Yeah, that's now it should go back. Yep, it went back. Now it will scroll down. See that how it is scrolling, and it clicks on steppers. Awesome, end-to-end automation. Okay, so this is how we can scroll and do the stuff. And now I will give you one assignment. So before watching the next lecture, come to this steppers window, and here try to click plus this icon, and I want to grab the count of it. Okay, click 2 times. So initially it is 0, right? Click on it 2 times and then print output that the value is 2. That is your exercise. I want you to do that. Okay, it is very simple. Go here and take your Appium inspector, inspect the icon, get an object and click 2 times, and then grab the text value here and print it in the output, so that you also will get enough confidence that you are able to automate the stuff in iOS. Okay, so that I would be teaching in my next lecture, but please try out from your side before you see that. Okay, thank you.